Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an AMX 13 F3AM. It's a Tier 6 French SPG. It's located on the northeast spawn of Live Oaks, and it's under the command of 73north of the WTWW clan. Game on. Well, this is an airborne Arty based on the AMX 13-ton tank chassis. It's got a big, massive howitzer on it. Actually weighs 18.5 tons with that howitzer, but it was actually mass-produced. In fact, they built 621 of them between 1962 and 1997. It was designed in 1959, and it was supposed to be a replacement for the M41 HMC Guerrilla that was given to the French by the Americans. They only produced a few of those, and the Americans gave them away to the French. Oh my gummy, he got a direct hit there, blind shot on the lookout space, the sniper's building right next door to the lake, and he just got a direct hit, a blind hit on a target there. Perfect shot. We don't know who it was, but somebody is missing a huge chunk of hit points. Fires to the south, just misses the Type 58. Now this is a 155mm howitzer. It's capable of doing 630 alpha, 39mm of penetration, and between 7.6 meters burst radius, and between 11 and 22 seconds of stun. The standard reload, 30.58 seconds, and he's got 24.63. Lining up the shot, rounds out, looks good. Close, very close, he got stun. We don't have enough of our tanks up there at the moment to pick up on the stun assist. Obviously that enemy was spotted and our Type 58 went down. Now, he did see where the enemy Type 58 was, and so we got to see him briefly, but we're now firing at the T-52 near the swamp. He's on the causeway that links one side to the other, but he's run away because, of course, he realizes it's a bit too dangerous there. That was the other Arty on our team firing in, and that happens to be an SU-8. Okay, we can't see him now, but he was there. Okay, there's the Type 58. He's moved up, and he's suddenly got spotted. And our Easy 8 is trying to put rounds into him, and there goes the kill. It goes the Easy 8. Now another enemy's been spotted. It's a budgie this time. Okay, keep changing the aim, so I have to keep changing the controls. He's going after the VK, but he's not loaded yet, but he will be momentarily. Okay, reload, he finishes the load, gets 289, and I think he's getting more stun assists, yes. Unfortunately, we lose the Easy 8 to the enemy SU-8. And their heavy tank drowned himself trying to cross the water. He thought he could get across, he couldn't, and he was wiped out. But we've now got that Hellcat. Now, we can't get a shot on him because the shell will be intercepted by the building. That was our SU-8 teammate. He managed to get a shell round. Ours hit the side of the building instead. But it did stun the Hellcat. Made him back off momentarily. We've just been hit by an enemy shell from a Skoda T25. That was a blind shot by them. 99 hit points. I'm pretty certain they didn't spot us. The Sixth Sense didn't go off. We're being pressed into this corner of the map with 3 tanks down on the enemy. Okay. There's that T-52, the same guy who was in the swamp, but he's diving down into the lake again. Just missed him. Okay. You can see the T-3485M coming in, and at this range should be able to get some decent damage on him. We're loaded. Rounds out straight away. He did get some splash, 33 hit points. That guy's backing off because we've got guys going down there to try and attack him. Meanwhile, the enemy's coming in on the other side as well from the field. The only tank we've got in the town area is the Tiger 131, and they're trying to kill him at the moment. We just can't see the enemy amongst the town houses. There's a buzzer. Can get a shot on him just. In fact, he adjusts back and doesn't go after the buzzer. And then he changes his mind and goes back. He's going for the Nashorn. Rounds out. Does get a hit. And it's a penetrating hit. 631. We lose the Tiger 131. But they lost that Nashorn. And that was a good amount of damage as well. Decent damage. Now he's parked himself right next door to this bush to give him a bit of camo, but he's so close that it wouldn't act as camo for the vehicle. We're very close to the water tower as well, but he can get a clean shot on this guy. He's loaded. Rounds out. Just misses him, but he did get some stun. But he clears the stun with his med kit. This is getting very, very close. Unfortunately, that was the enemy Arty, seeing to RT3485M. We're not loaded, and that IKB is almost, well, he has spotted us. We're close enough that he got a proximity spot. Okay, so now the enemy Arty is going to be aiming at us, because we're not moving very far. He doesn't get the shotgun there, but the enemy Arty doesn't get it either. Oh, and that's going to hurt. That's stunned. We're kind of stuck here for the moment because if we pull out, the enemy RT is going to try again, and they do. But this time round, they knock the tower down, and that's actually going to help us. So we're going through the Churchill 7. Rounds out. That's better. He stopped to take a shot. The enemy's lost another one. They've lost the IKB-65 too, and that helps us a great deal as well. But here comes the enemy RT again, and they miss us. So it's a good bit of dueling going on here. We're only one tank down on the enemy now. And that's mostly down to the Panzerwehr Schmaltern, who's been doing a good job. Okay, unfortunately, he couldn't keep doing it forever because the SU-8 on the enemy team took the kill and he's been finished off. Now, can we get the Burzer? We've got that Churchill 7. He fires at that guy. And I think he missed him altogether. Didn't see where that shell went, but the Burz is getting very, very close to us now. It's time to relocate. The Churchill goes down. The Churchill 7's been wiped out. Now that Burzer knows we're here. He doesn't take a shot, but we have been spotted. And here comes the enemy RT. We do get the shotgun, and the enemy RT misses. So now we need to keep the other side of this rock. Otherwise, the Burzer's going to finish us off. We've got to finish the reload. Still got 8 seconds to go. Here's the next enemy shot coming in. No, still missing. Now, can we get a shotgun? No! He derped that into the building. The best way to do it is to, of course, auto-aim on, but now he needs to move, and move quick. That's it, because the enemy RT was focusing on the other side of the tower, and now that the Burzer's gone, he was taken out by the T-78, by the way. They were so focused on killing the RT, they forgot about our other players, and our other players have been very busy in the meanwhile. Now it's 3 versus 2. All they've got left is the enemy RT. That's all. So basically, our teammates, whilst we were holding the enemy down, our teammates were finishing off the enemy, and now it's our game. And of course, it looks like 73 North enjoys going Rambo because he is actually getting into this. He's going after the RT himself. He's not going to sit at the back. He wants to get shots on them. They found the SU-8. Styling in. Unfortunately, that shell was a bit snapped, so it missed. Oh, no, that was driving error. Okay, he's probably almost within view range of the SU-8 now. Unfortunately, he's not loaded yet, and I don't think the SU-8 is loaded either, because I think he's fired. And the kill shot goes in, and it's the T-78 takes the kill. There's only one enemy left, and this time it's the Hummel. Now, we saw where the shell chaser came from. It appeared to come from the forest at the back, and that's where he's aiming. Right down in the southwest corner of the map. Somewhere in there is the Hummel. And there he is, been spotted. Lined up. Oh, he fired a bit snap there, and the shell fell well short. So he's not going to get any more hit points. And I'm afraid that's game over. Here's the end of battle stats, and 73north shouldn't have been alive at the end of that game, but he managed to survive on his wits and his skill of avoiding the enemy. Second class tanker, but look at this. He's got his first mark of excellence out of that game, as well as a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 6, and he got a Confederate as well for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. His win rate from that game, 2,228, which is very good indeed. Let's have a look at team score. Well, the highest damage on that game turned out to be the Dicamax on our team, who picked up a high caliber Confederate and patrol duty, and he got 2,234 hit points of damage. The second highest damage turned out to be the T-78, who saved us in the end from the Burza. He got 1,900 hit points. The third highest damage turned out to be, yes, 73north. 1,630 hit points went to him, just beating the highest scoring on the enemy team, the IKV-65-2. And he did pick up a Confederate as well. When it came to kills, though, it was the T-78 did the best with 5 kills. 3 kills went to the Dicamax. And also on the enemy team, their SU-8, their Nashorn, their SU-100 all got 3 kills apiece. 2 kills went to that Panzer IV Schmalten as well. And on the enemy team, their T-3485M got 2 kills as well. The SU-8, by the way, Lulu 1964, put up a good show because he was firing very, very accurately, making it incredibly difficult for 73north to stay alive, because those shells seemed to be coming down exactly where he was located prior to him getting the warning. If he'd actually stayed where he was, I think he would have been hit, but he kept moving to get away from those shells or avoid them. So very well done. Let's have a look at base XP. And we can see he's actually third on base XP. The high score was the Dicamax again. 1,303 went to him. 1,070 went to the G78. They were the only two managed to get over 1,000 base in the game, with the next highest being 73north with 670. He fired 18 rounds, which is a decent amount to get a good result. 4 direct hits on the enemy, 1 penetrating shot and 9 splash. Damage of 1,630 hit points, of which 1,451 were at more than 300 meters. So you can see there was some close range shooting, which did get some damage. Now, if we look to see which one did he penetrate in that game, I think it was the Nashorn, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Very thin armor on the sides of a Nashorn. It is basically, after all, just a Hummel with a different gun, an 88mm gun instead of the 15cm howitzer. We go back to the detail, we can see he also damaged 6 of the enemy. Didn't get any kills, but he did get 725 hit points of stun assist off 10 stuns. And he only received 1 hit that penetrated and 1 hit by way of splash as well. But he wasn't badly damaged after that. On a premium count, he actually made 45,798 credits from the game. And he also took away 2,010 experience points as well. But I think actually people will remember the way that he kept scurrying around the base of that water tower to avoid the shots. It was amazing. I thought he was going to get shot at any moment, but he didn't. He stayed alive and he managed to survive long enough to go Rambo after the enemy. Unfortunately, didn't get any more hit points off that, but very well done indeed on that. Hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.